Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Bum Banana Retro Wayfarer. Now, oh god, all kinds of new and fun toys becoming unveiled and making life a lot of fun. And one of those is from Google. Yes, you googly Google. And if you haven't heard of it yet, that is the Google Stadia. Now it is going to be some insanely crazy cloud gaming platform. And you're going to be able to use Google's Vision, which you can go from watching a trailer for a game and jump straight in by pressing play. Yeah. No download, no patch, no installs, no updates, no anything. It just jumps right in. And they're saying that this Stadia will have a 10.7 teraflops. Now keep in mind the PS4 Pro is 4.2 and the Xbox One X is 6 teraflops. So that makes it pretty interesting and intriguing. Now, when it comes to specs, being it's in the cloud, you'll never have to see machines or gaming PCs or anything of that nature. But there are machines. They're not, just some ethereal beings. And they do have some grunt behind them. They are going to be packing a 2.7 gigahertz x86 processor with 16 gigs of RAM. And Google has also partnered with AMD for custom GPUs, and that's where they get the 10.7 teraflops of power. Now that is intense. But we still got to see how it will perform. Especially being that, teraflops don't really indicate performance. And one game that's coming to the service that looks or sounds like it should be pretty intense is going to be Doom Eternal. And they're calling it a technical tour de force. It's going to support 4K and HDR up to 60 frames a second. And Google also says that Stadia will support cross-platform multiplayer. Now that would be pretty awesome to play against people on the PS4 or the Xbox or even the Switch. That's something that's just been needed. Now, I don't know. It's basically just a controller that you carry around, or so it seems. Now, what makes it interesting is it will release this year. First in the US and Canada and the UK, and then most of Europe. Unfortunately, no pricing details are available, but it says those will come this summer, along with some of the titles to expect. Now, if you think about it, Sony's PlayStation Now, which works on PlayStation 4 and Windows, is a service that can be compared to this. And being, those prices are like $14.99 a month, something like that, I believe. And Xbox One has the same thing, the Game Pass. So it'll be interesting to see how Google does if they do it right. Now, they do say that you'll need a minimum of 25 megabit per second speeds. And we know some people have that, some people don't. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it does. And they're saying that some of the cloud storage is also going to be on SSDs. And then not only that, but I don't know, it just, from what I've seen and everything, it seems interesting. You know, the fact that you can play on a computer, start on a computer, then move to a TV, then move to a tablet, and then your fucking phone. And then, you know, Apple has created a monster, and they're working on Apple Arcade, which promises dozens of high-quality premium games which solely focus on entertainment or art. It will be interesting. You'll be paying Apple and have hundreds of titles that you can play anywhere. Your Mac, phone, Apple TV. I mean, they're going absolutely service crazy. So it will be interesting to see how this can do. I mean, you know, we don't know when everything is going to happen, how soon it's going to come out, but iOS does have some decent games. Whether it be retro games that you can get and, you know, play again and feel that nostalgia, or whether it's just other random games that are fairly fun. It's going to be interesting to see which service goes to the top of the charts. I really want to get Stadia when it comes out and give that a try. It seems extremely interesting, extremely fun. But are these going to be the future of streaming and gaming? Or what's going to happen? Is it going to change? And this is just going to open the floodgates, and everyone and their mothers is going to be on streaming. Oh, hey, look, Atari's back with streaming, and PlayStation is nothing but streaming now. Xbox, it's very, very possible. And that's what's troublesome. Is how is everything gonna work? Is it gonna go purely streaming? Is it gonna go digital download and streaming? What the hell is going to happen? How's it gonna work? What's the future gonna be? And again, with Apple Arcade, there's gonna be apparently 100 new groundbreaking games. Well, that's one of those things where you gotta define groundbreaking, but where storytelling and design are pushed further than ever before, all in a gaming service unlike any other. And they're saying it will hit this fall, so it's going to be interesting. I really don't go one way or the other. I would like to try them both. But due to Google's capabilities and stuff, I have a slight feeling that is where it's going to be, is in the Stadia. So we will find out. And as time goes on and things progress, I will keep you updated on everything. And yes, I know this is a shorter episode. Like I said, it's been a long week. The beginnings of the week are always hardest. There's been non-stop stuff going on ever since, I come home from work and got a lot of stuff to do. And then by the time it's time to record, I'm just crashing out where I'm sitting. But I do want to have another review type deal coming up in the next episode. But I believe this is also the last episode of this season. So what I'm going to do is, after this episode, we're going to have a week break So that will just, give me time to prep, get everything ready. So instead of there being an episode on, again, it's switching to Thursdays. So instead of there being an episode on, April 4th, I believe, there will be one the following week. So just be ready for that. Like I said, it's only a week break, nothing too crazy. But we will be back on April 11th. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and everything else. And we will see you on the next one. And don't forget, stay nerdy, stay geeky, but most of all, never forget to stay retro as fuck.